Hi there, it's Anton here from antonmccarthy.org. So in part one of this mini series, decided to shoot a second video as a follow-up. We explored what a feeling is, what feelings are, and how much do they matter. So in this video, I wanted to just kind of delve a bit further into that by asking the question really, if our feelings don't matter that much and we see that to be true for ourselves, what can happen? So what can be the effect of that, and what can change in our lives when we see that feelings maybe don't matter as much as we thought they did? So for me, I would say that it's a case that it means that we aren't getting as hung up on how we're feeling day to day, or we're not getting as hung up on any particular feeling state that we're in. Because as we know, what can start to happen is if we start to feel a certain way, the brain kicks in, the mind kicks in and says, I need to do something to change this. And that's where we can, as I said, get into a bit of trouble because we're seeing it as a problem. Conversely, when we're not seeing it as a problem, we're happy to just let those feeling states develop, to let them just be really, and to not feel like we need to do something about them. So recently, I was not feeling particularly good. And I was like standing on a balcony looking out at a beautiful garden. And suddenly the thought occurred to me, what's so wrong about feeling this way? So what's so wrong about feeling the way I'm feeling? What's the matter with it? Why is it a problem? But those words just kind of sat with me. What's so wrong about feeling this way? And the funny thing is, when you start to see that, when you start to feel that, when that occurs to you, and when you kind of just remind yourself of that, the funny thing is that whatever you're feeling about starts to dissolve anyway. It's this kind of weird effect that the more you're okay with what's happening, the less it seems to matter. Um, we're not putting our focus on it. We're not putting it under the microscope or analyzing it. But just that simple fact of being okay with whatever's coming up for us, whatever kind of energy is arising, and just being okay with it, not feeling the need to go into it or to analyze it or to understand it, just being okay with it and just knowing it's okay to feel whatever's coming up. It does have that strange effect of just seeming to dissolve whatever it is that was causing us to feel a little bit anxious, stressed, uncomfortable, whatever it might be. So that's what I'd invite you to do. Next time you're feeling something that you don't like, that you feel is making you uncomfortable, that's causing discomfort for you, maybe just ask yourself, what's so wrong about feeling this way? And see what happens for you. So I'll leave you with that. Again, as always, appreciate your feedback. Feel free to drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, drop me an email through my website, antonmccarthy.org. Sign up for the newsletter if you feel like it. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. All the best.